Cuba is the largest island in the Caribbean, covering an area of about 109,884 square kilometers. The official name of Cuba is the Republic of Cuba. Cuba is located where the Gulf of Mexico, the Caribbean Sea, and the Atlantic Ocean meet. The capital city of Cuba is Havana, known for its historic colonial architecture and vibrant culture. Cuba has a population of approximately 11 million people. Spanish is the official language of Cuba, reflecting its colonial history. The country has a tropical climate, with a rainy season from May to October. Cuba is known for its rich musical heritage, including genres like son, salsa, and bolero. Cigars made in Cuba, particularly the Cohiba brand, are considered some of the best in the world. The country has a unique system of government, being a one-party socialist republic led by the Communist Party of Cuba. Cuba's healthcare system is known for its high standards and is free for all citizens. Ernest Hemingway lived in Cuba for nearly 2 decades, and his home, Finca Vigía, is now a museum. The Bay of Pigs invasion in 1961 was a failed attempt by U.S. forces to overthrow the Cuban government. Cuba is home to over 6,000 species of plants and animals not found anywhere else in the world. The island was discovered by Christopher Columbus in 1492 during his first voyage to the Americas. Guantanamo Bay, located on the southeast coast of Cuba, is known for its U.S. naval base, as well as the controversial detention center. Cuba is famous for its classic cars, many of which are from the 1950s and are still in use today due to the U.S. trade embargo. The country produces a variety of tropical fruits, including mangoes, guavas, and pineapples. The Cuban flag features 3 blue stripes representing the sky, the sea, and the struggle for independence. The music festival, Festival del Nuevo Cine Latinoamericano, takes place annually in Havana, celebrating Latin American cinema. Cuba has a literacy rate of over 99%, thanks to its focus on education. The country has produced several notable musicians, such as Buena Vista Social Club members and jazz pianist Chucho Valdez. Cuba has 9 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, including Old Havana and its fortification system. The national sport of Cuba is baseball, and the country has produced many Major League Baseball players. The Cuban Revolution, led by Fidel Castro, succeeded in overthrowing the Batista government in 1959. Cuba has a rich biodiversity, with numerous national parks and protected areas. The island is well known for its tobacco production, which is a significant component of its economy. José Martí, a national hero of Cuba, was a poet and revolutionary who fought for Cuba's independence from Spain. The Cuban economy relies heavily on tourism, healthcare, and biotechnology. The famous beach resort area Varadero attracts millions of tourists each year. Cuba has a vibrant art scene, with strong influences from African and Spanish cultures. The country's currency system includes both the Cuban peso, CUP, and the Cuban convertible peso, CUC, though the CUC has been phased out. The Malecón, a famous esplanade in Havana, is popular for walking, fishing, and socializing. Cuba is home to some of the world's best preserved colonial cities, designated as UNESCO World Heritage Sites. The Cuban Missile Crisis in 1962 brought the US and the Soviet Union to the brink of nuclear war. Traditional Cuban cuisine features rice, beans, plantains, pork, and seafood. The island has a wide variety of ecosystems, from coastal mangroves to mountainous regions. Cuba's national flower is the mariposa, known for its beautiful white petals. The country boasts some of the best diving and snorkeling sites in the Caribbean. The Cuban military is among the most powerful in the region, with a substantial presence in various aspects of society. Cuban coffee, particularly the espresso-style Café Cubano, is famous for its strong flavor and sweetness. Many Cuban citizens are avid baseball fans, and the sport is deeply woven into the country's culture. The island is home to a unique dance style known as rumba, which has African roots. Siboney is one of the oldest indigenous tribes recorded in Cuba's history. The Cuban economy has been undergoing reforms to open up to some private entrepreneurship since the 2010s. Che Guevara, a key figure in the Cuban Revolution, is celebrated as a revolutionary icon around the world. The Cienfuegos province is known for its French colonial architecture and is often called the Pearl of the South. Cuba produces a type of honey known for its distinct flavor, made from the nectar of local flowers. The island's unique biodiversity includes the bee hummingbird, the world's smallest bird. Cuban art is highly regarded, with a focus on both contemporary and traditional forms.